It's real easy to get bogged down in paperwork, but if invoices get lost, it affects a company's bottom line. Patricia McGeever introduces us to a startup company that aims to make invoicing simpler for contractors.
Isaac Jones is a busy man. This time of year, his nicest lawn care company sees a lot of clients. He's invoicing about 70 or 80 a month, so it's easy to see why he might lose track of a few. But billing is now made easier by ContractSpot.com, a web-based tool that lets Isaac invoice clients by email.
Before it was all the carbon copy, and you had to kind of put them in files, and you lose track and not sure what was what, and so. But the whole online thing has just made it a whole lot easier.
ContractSpot's CEO Steve Mandry used to have his own landscaping business, so he knows all too well how time-consuming and difficult it can be to keep things straight. He told his cousin Brian Fleckenstein about his hassles, and Brian came up with the idea for their company. Then they got two friends on board.
Then we built it just part-time for 2 years until we were able to get some funding from an angel investor. We were able to then come on full-time and really scale it to build it towards partnerships.
The focus has changed a bit since the Business Courier reported on the company more than a year ago.
How we're pitching ourselves now is the simplest way to invoice and the fastest way to get paid.
There was nothing out there for this industry that was an easy web tool that was simply focused on sending the invoice and getting paid quicker.
We want, when they get on the landing page, we want the tasks that they have to do to be right there. You know, they create an invoice, you know, maybe edit an invoice, send it out. All these tasks need to be as easy as possible for them to continue using it. That's how we win, is, you know, get contractors happy to use it and to tell their friends about it, really.
It's been hard work getting the company up and running, and the co-founders say they've learned a lot. Being in business is everything they've wanted.
And more difficult. I mean, it's just the daily challenges. It's hard to stay focused on one goal at a time, because every new thing you just want to continually jump to it, but you just have to remain focused as a team.
We were given advice in the beginning from several people, and you know, you don't always want to listen to it because you think you have it all figured out, like we're going to do it this way and you know, that's it. But now that we're almost 2 years into this with financing, you go back and say, well, if we would have done what they said, you know, we'd be so much better.
Feedback so far has been positive, and Isaac's account is just as green as the yards he's been mowing.
It's been a whole lot efficient. I mean, saved on paperwork, it's a lot easier to manage. Just overall, it's just more efficient.
The financing from the investor is helping ContractSpot grow, but by next March, the four co-owners say they expect to break even. Brian?
Thanks, Patricia. The website offers real-time tracking so a contractor can see when his invoice has been viewed and paid by the recipient. Watch Fifth Third Business Beat Fridays at 7:30 p.m. on CET or online anytime at cetconnect.org.